Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today's video is a bedroom tour. So I'm just walking up to the top of the stairs. There's just two rooms up here. I did film a video previously sharing that a while ago. It's quite a bit different now. If you watch any of my vlogs, you've seen my office quite a bit, which is over there. And then the other side here is the bedroom I had shared before when they were opposite. So I like a pretty simple bedroom, kind of zen vibes. So there's not really a lot in here, but when you first walk in, there is two closets in here. This closet is, I just kind of have it set up like a linen closet, and then the other closet John uses, I use a closet in the other room that's a walk-in closet. So I moved this fireplace in here. This used to be in our living room. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace for $30 like 5 years ago. It still works great. And then the mirror actually belonged to my mom when she lived at home in the 60s, like as a teenager. It belonged to like a bedroom set, but my grandma gave it to me a while ago. But I painted it the same color as the fireplace, which was just with a chalk paint, just some generic brown color. And I still have to put the kind of gloss coat that you do. And then I did paint the walls in here. I did this like faux brick on the wall, which I really like the way it turned out. I was trying to do something, the whole room was just one color, and it was just a weird looking, having the floor or having the walls and ceiling and all the trim and everything the same color. Just I did not like it, so I thought I would try something like that. I was thinking about doing wallpaper, but I thought I would try painting something. So for a first try, I think it was pretty good. So on this wall, when you first come in the door, I just have this Buddha head that I bought for $5 at a thrift store as well. I love it. I feel like if you bought that now, it would be like 20 or 25. And on top of the fireplace, I just have a few things. We've got a lamp here and just some faux plants, like a faux succulent, I think. I do have a fall candle, but then those other succulents are just faux. I do want to get some real plants in here. I just haven't got around to it yet. And then I bought that vase secondhand a while ago. It's not my favorite. And then I just bought these green faux leaves. I forget the kind of leaf they are. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I might get something else in there, but here across from the fireplace is our bed, but we just have this little, it's like a miniature old school TV, but it's for Marley, but she doesn't actually get in it, but she does use it to get up on the bed and get down. She's 18 and a half, so. And then this is John's closet over here. This is a walk-in closet as well. It's goes from the wall to pretty much like halfway, the mirror probably, and then the chimney is kind of in between the two closets. So it's quite a large closet that is also a walk-in. So then over here on this little bit of wall in between, I just put these two floating shelves, except they weren't really floating, like they were kind of leaning down. It was really bugging me. So I ended up getting these brackets from the hardware store. They're really inexpensive. And the shelves are actually just resting on them. They're not screwed into the shelf, and it's much better. The shelves themselves I thrifted for I think $3, so overall not too expensive. And then I just have a bunch of faux plants. I ended up kind of liking the look of the brackets against the faux brick though, so I don't know, but yeah, just a bunch of faux plants here for right now. And I have this picture. This is our cat that passed away. They did the little footprint in the sand thing, so I just put that up there with the faux plants. And then this one doesn't have a plant in it, but one of John's clients gave that to him. I thought it was cute, so I put it up there. I just got these pretty plain curtains from Amazon, I think. Right, I think I ordered them when we were moving in. They're just kind of almost like an avocado-y green color. I feel like it's not showing up true to color, but maybe someday I'll actually find some vintage ones that I like. And then on this wall, more faux plants. And I think I got these on Amazon, this set, kind of like the gold geometric. I liked that look. So I just put those up over there. I'll probably just leave the faux plants in there since the sun like wouldn't really hit that side of the wall. And then this is our dresser. This is like supposed to be a mid-century inspired dresser. I mean, I think it does look mid-century inspired, but I believe I got this from Amazon as well. When we bought our house, we were in lockdown, so a lot of thrift stores and things were closed. So I just went online and found some things. So I do really like the dresser. It's actually made from real wood too. Like, you have to put it together yourself, but it's made from real wood. So I don't know, it's like a little better than some furniture you put together yourself, I guess. And then we just have a TV on top. People always comment about this whenever I show it, so I'll just say, and not that I think there's anything wrong with it if you do, but we rarely ever use the TV. Like, maybe once every 2 months we watch TV in bed. Mostly the TV is used when I am not feeling well. Like, I get really debilitating migraines, so that's typically when it's used. Or if I'm home by myself, sometimes at night I'll watch TV. So then we've got our bed here on the opposite wall. I'm still using that same duvet cover I found thrifting. I think it was $10. And then I just have a blanket on the end. It's one of those kind with like the band, vintage. It's kind of like an orangey yellow color, so I thought it went well. And I did find the pillowcases that match the duvet cover as well, and I think they might have been like $2.50 a piece. And so then I just thought I would give you a more close-up shot of more of the bricks back there. It's definitely not perfect, but it's definitely like a learning. I did it all by hand, so I used a sponge, but it's definitely a learning curve, and you kind of like get a technique going. So there's certain areas that look better than others, but overall, like, a brick wall isn't perfect either. So I thought Marley was going to demonstrate using her little TV to get up on the bed, but she obviously was like, no thanks. So I just have a hook on the back of the door, but then I have these shelves that I thrifted as well. I just, the hanging part was black, and I just spray painted them gold to kind of match with everything else. And I painted the shelves themselves the same color as I painted the wall. And then I just have this faux cactus, which I love. It came in a gray pot originally, but I painted it white, and then I just added that kind of twine rope because I just think it looks better. I've got a Buddha up there that I think was also thrifted. And then this is our cat that passed away, Marley's sister. She passed away like right before we actually moved into the house, which was so sad. So I just have that photo of her there, and I have her ashes and a little like toy mouse that she loved. So I just kind of have that there, and she used to sleep with me like right next to me, so I feel like she's still with me because I can just look over and see her there. So then our nightstands are also mid-century inspired, and I bought those from Amazon as well. They're really inexpensive. I thought they'd be kind of like a temporary thing, but I actually really, really like them. So I don't have any plans of getting in anything different. I wanted ones with a bunch of space in the bottom and a drawer. So I keep that basket has magazines in it, and then I keep like all the books that I want to read, usually the one that I'm wanting to read or that I'm reading on the very top. So then I have my fan that I thrifted a few months ago. It's definitely like late 70s, early 80s. It works amazing. I think it was $3 or $5. I can't remember. And then I just did lamps on the wall, but they're not wired in. They just plug in. And I really like it. I thrifted those as well. And it kind of gives me like hotel vibes with like the simplicity of the room and the lamps on the wall and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of like a nice minimal zen vibe with all the plants and stuff too. So I really like it a lot. I don't really like a lot of things in general, but definitely not in the bedroom. And it's really easy to keep clean as well, because there's not really a lot going on. The bed is just a really inexpensive frame that I bought also on Amazon. I was intending for this to be a temporary bed as well. I was really wanting a like platform, like mid-century-esque bed. But this bed frame is actually the best bed frame we've ever had. So now I don't really want to get rid of it. So Marley decided to get up in her spot there. She likes to go on neighborhood watch, as I call it, although it's actually Jimmy Watch, who is our neighbor's cat. But I think she feels powerful when she's up there lording over the neighborhood. So I thought I would give you just a little shot. I'm kind of zoomed in so I don't show too much, but this is like the view from our bedroom, so we can see this. If we're in bed, it's really, really nice and definitely very zen. And then this is kind of later when the sun is going down. Pretty much get amazing sunsets every single night, and we're usually going to bed pretty early, so get a really nice kind of end of the day thing. And Marley likes it at night too. She's so cute. She's just watching over the neighborhood, but really looking for Jimmy. He wasn't out here on this particular day, but sometimes he'll just sit down in the driveway and stare at her. I think he really wants to be her friend, but she's not having it. So we do also have a fan, a ceiling fan with like a light. It looks pretty 80s looking to me. I'm sure you probably know exactly what that is. But it is nice to have that up here, because it does get quite warm with the like pitched walls. And we do also have the original 1950s hardwood floors as well, which I really love a lot. They're actually in really great shape considering their age. They could definitely use like a refinish, but for the most part, like they're pretty good. And you don't really see a lot of the floor in the bedroom anyway. And we can't really have a rug in here either, because as you can see, the vent on the floor is where we get heat from. So it's kind of awkward. I thought about maybe doing little runners like alongside the bed and at the end of it, but it's just one more thing that I have to vacuum, and it's actually really easy to clean hardwood floors. So here's just kind of like an overview of the room. I really like the way it turned out. I did this, I think like back in the winter is when I started. I switched the rooms around and did like all the painting. It was very tedious doing all that brick, and all the furniture was in the room as well when I was doing it. So I just had to keep moving all the furniture into like one corner and kind of do one section of wall at a time. But anyway, I'm happy with the way it turned out, and I thought I would share because I've been sharing a lot about my office. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.